Before we begin, the day has asked many things of you. Perhaps you answered with patience, perhaps with strength. Perhaps you simply kept going because there was no other choice. And now, the evening has arrived, not to judge how today unfolded, but to quietly place a gentle hand upon your shoulder and whisper, "You have carried enough for one day." There is nothing you need to solve during these next few moments, nothing you need to become, nothing you need to prove. Only this small invitation to sit beside yourself, the way you would sit beside someone you deeply care about. Allow this moment to belong only to you. Find a comfortable position. Allow your hands to rest wherever they naturally wish to settle. Notice how the evening already has its own rhythm. Perhaps you hear distant sounds, perhaps only silence. Neither needs to change. Let your breathing arrive exactly as it is. Without controlling it, simply notice how every exhale feels like the day's conversation becoming a little quieter. Each breath creates a little more space. Not because you force calm, but because calm has finally been given permission to enter. Tonight, I'd like to invite you somewhere unusual. Imagine walking along a narrow stone path just after sunset. The air carries the earthy fragrance left behind by warm daylight. Ahead, the landscape opens into a peaceful valley. Towering cedar trees rise quietly around you. Between every branch hang delicate wind chimes. Hundreds, no, thousands of them. Each one unique, some made of glass, some carved from smooth wood, some crafted from polished shells gathered by forgotten tides. As the evening breeze moves through them, they begin to sing, not loudly, softly, like distant memories choosing kindness. You slowly realize these wind chimes are not decorations. Each one carries a single thought from your day. A conversation unfinished, a responsibility, a worry, a hope, a disappointment, a decision still waiting. Instead of crowding your mind, they now hang peacefully outside of it, simply moving with the wind. You don't need to hold them anymore. You only need to listen. Walk gently among them. Some chimes ring clearly, others barely whisper. Notice that none are asking you to fix anything tonight. They simply wish to be acknowledged. Perhaps one chime reminds you of something that didn't go as planned. Walk toward it. Instead of judging yourself, simply place your hand upon it. Feel its cool surface. Notice how, the moment it is truly seen, its sound softens. Not because the problem disappeared, but because your struggle against it has become gentler. Another chime calls your attention. This one carries someone's words that stayed with you longer than you expected. You don't argue with the memory, you don't replay it. You simply allow the evening breeze to move through it. Little by little, its sharp edges become softer, like waves polishing a stone. Further ahead, you discover a wind chime that hasn't made a sound at all. It holds something you have quietly expected from yourself. Perhaps perfection, perhaps certainty, perhaps endless strength. You smile gently because tonight you realize even the strongest trees are never perfectly still. They move with every wind. That movement is not weakness, it is how they remain standing. The valley grows quieter, the wind slower, the music simpler. One by one, the thousands of separate sounds begin blending into one peaceful melody, just as life often does. When we stop trying to organize every moment into perfect order, there is a wooden bench waiting beneath one ancient cedar. Sit for a while. No destination, no expectation, only presence. Notice something surprising. The valley has not become silent because every wind chime stopped moving. It has become peaceful because they learn to sing together. Perhaps your mind can be like that too. Not empty, not perfectly quiet, simply harmonious. Here, allow yourself to remember this. The mind is not a suitcase that must be unpacked every night. Sometimes, it is simply a porch where thoughts can watch the sunset together until morning. Some questions belong to tomorrow. Some answers arrive only after rest. Some burdens grow lighter when we stop carrying them alone, even if only for tonight. The stars slowly appear above the valley, one, then another, until the sky no longer seems dark, only spacious. Take one easy breath. Notice how your shoulders have found their own comfort, your face softer, your heartbeat quieter. The path now leads you gently back. The wind chimes continue their evening song behind you. They will remain here, holding today's unfinished moments until you're ready again. There is nothing you forgot, nothing you abandoned. You simply chose rest. And sometimes, that is the wisest thing we can offer ourselves. Begin noticing the room around you once again, the surface supporting you, the gentle rhythm of your breathing. If your eyes have been closed, allow them to open whenever they naturally wish. Carry this quiet evening with you, not as something fragile, but as something that already belongs within you. Peace does not arrive when every thought disappears. It arrives when every thought no longer asks to be carried at once.